Panthers Fan, back with another video. And disclaimer, this is being filmed on Sunday, May 17th, so if you don't see it come up immediately, it's because I'm pre-filming. So just want to give you a disclaimer there, and let's get right into the video. And also comment down below if you like these videos, and also what division you want me to do after the AFC North, which is what I'm currently doing. So in week 1, the Cincinnati Bengals will be taking on the Los Angeles Chargers at home on Sunday, September 13th at 4:05 p.m. I think they're going to lose this game because I think the Chargers will be able to come out in week 1 and get a nice win, because I don't think the Chargers are that great, at least in my opinion. Or the Chargers are great and the Bengals aren't that great in my opinion. Sorry about that. So I think the Chargers, whatever quarterback ends up playing, Tyrod or Herbert, it might take them a few weeks, but I think once they get once they get in the offense and used to it, I think they'll play really well because they have so many weapons there with Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Austin Eckler, just to name a few. And also they got Trey Turner to help that O-line and traded Russell Okung. I'll put a link to that video right here, and you can go check that out once this video's over, or in the next, or just right now and then come back to this. It's up to you. It doesn't matter whichever way. So in week 2, the Bengals will be taking on the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland on Thursday, September 17th, on Thursday Night Football. And I think they'll lose because I don't think they're going to be able to go into Cleveland and win, especially in prime time. At least that's my opinion. So I'm going to say they lose that one. That puts them down to 0-2 so far on the year. In week 3, the Bengals go and play the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia on Sunday, September 27th at 1 p.m. So I think they'll lose this game as well because I think the Eagles will be able to win at home and not lose to the Bengals. So that puts them down to 0-3 on the year. Then in week 4, on Sunday, November 4th at 1 p.m., they play the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. So I think the Bengals will win this game because I don't think the Jaguars are that great. So I think they'll be able to beat the Jaguars. Now put them to 1-3 after their first 4. So the opposite of the Ravens video, which was 3-1 after their first 4. And if you haven't checked that video out, I'll put a link to the video right here. And you could go check the Ravens one out before finishing this one, or you can wait until this one's done, then go back and just click the I button and click that video. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Just if you watch it, it would mean a lot to me because you're supporting the channel, and thank you. So in week 5, the Baltimore Ravens, or the Bengals, will be taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore on Sunday, November 11th at 1 p.m. So I think they'll lose this game because the Ravens are really good, and I don't think they're going to be able to go into Baltimore and win. So that gives them another loss on the year. Then in week 6, on Sunday, November 18th at 1 p.m., or not November, October, I'm sorry about that. They're October, all these games, not November. I don't know why I'm saying that. November or later. So on October 18th at 1 p.m., they will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis, which I think the Bengals will lose this game against the Colts because I think the Colts are going to be good this year. Not great, but good, because they have Phillip Rivers, and he should be able to fit in and at least make the quarterback situation a little bit better there in Indianapolis. So I think they'll lose this game, the Bengals. And then in week 7, the Bengals take on the Cleveland Browns on October 25th. Sunday, October 25th at 1 p.m. at home. So I think they'll win this game because I don't think the Browns are going to be able to sweep the season series because I don't think the Browns are that good. And I think Joe Burrow will still play really well this season, or at least good for a rookie. So he'll be able to beat the Browns that way. Then in week 8, on Sunday, November 1st at 1 p.m., the Bengals will be taking on the Tennessee Titans at home. Which I think they'll lose this game because I think the Titans are really good and are easily going to be able to get a win here, but I could be wrong. But I think they will, so that'll give them another loss on the year. So at the bye week, their record is 2-6 because their bye week's week 9, and that was week 8, the Titans game. So in week 10, they will be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, November 15th at 1 p.m. So I think the Steelers will win this game at home because I don't think the Bengals will be able to go into Pittsburgh and win, but we'll have to see what ends up happening, but that's just my opinion. So in Week 11, the Bengals will be taking on the Washington Redskins on Sunday, November 22nd at 1 p.m., which I think they'll be able to beat the Redskins in Washington, D.C., because I don't think the Redskins are that great. And also, home field this year might not even matter where it is, so it might not even matter if it's in Washington, D.C., because there might not be any fans, but we'll have to wait and see. Then in Week 12, the Cincinnati Bengals will be taking on the New York Giants at home on Sunday, November 29th at 1 p.m., which I think they'll win this game because I don't think the Giants are that great, at least in my opinion, and I don't think Daniel Jones is going to improve like a ton. He might improve a little bit, but I don't think he's going to have like a breakout year. At least that's my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see. And then Week 13, they will be taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami on Sunday, December 6th at 1 p.m. So I think the Dolphins are going to get a slight win here because I think Tua played just a little bit better than Joe Burrow in this one. And I think the Dolphins defense will be able to stop Joe Burrow a few more times than the Bengals defense will stop Tua. That's just my opinion. So we're going to have the Dolphins winning that one. Then in Week 14, the Bengals will be taking on the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, December 13th at 1 p.m., which I think the Cowboys are going to win because that offense is really good with Gallup, Zeke, Dak, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb, who they just drafted. So I think that offense is really going to be good, and I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to stop it. But maybe they can prove me wrong, and they'll slow it down, and then they can win. I don't know. But I just don't see them being able to slow down that offense. Then in Week 15, the Bengals will be playing on Monday, December 21st on Monday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they will be able to win this game, even though it's prime time, because I think they'll be able to beat the Steelers at home. I don't think the Steelers are that great, but I don't think they'll be able to go into Pittsburgh and win, so that's why I said they would lose there in Week 10, but I think they can win at home against them. Then in Week 16, on Sunday, December 27th at 1 p.m., they will be taking on the Houston Texans in Houston, which I don't think they're going to be able to win because I don't think they can beat the Houston Texans in Houston because the Texans, even though they're not as good as they were last year, I just don't think the Bengals are good enough to go into Houston and win. So that's another L. And then finally, Week 17 on Sunday, January 3rd at 1 p.m., I think the Bengals will lose to the Ravens because the Ravens are going to be really good and might be having to fight for a win right there to make sure they get their home field advantage or whatever, the number one seed. Because it could be if they win, they get number one, and if they lose, they get number two. So they'll be trying. But if they don't need to try and they've already clinched like number one or whatever they want to clinch, then I think the Bengals will win if they're just playing all their backups, the Ravens. But we'll have to wait and see. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. And I just wanted to tell you guys again, thank you for the support on the channel. It really means a lot to me to getting to 72 subscribers. And my goal is to get to 80 by the end of May. But we'll have to wait and see if that happens. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.